Hey guys, welcome back to more Nancy Drew, Treasure in the Royal Tower. We just found this secret passageway and I don't know why I'm trying to sing. Let's see what this is all about. Does this go up or down? It looks like it goes down?
The elevator's in the way.
Aww. Okay, so we have to get the elevator out of the way. How do we pull that off? Oh, there's that door up there. Man, I wish we could just get down here without the elevator.
Something down there.
Yeah, what is that? Unless that's the door that we were going through and we encountered the elevator through. I'm still wondering what the purpose of that is. That's gonna bother me for like forever. Okay, so where did we find the strange sounds from below? Okay, whatever's going on. We have to get down there. Those noises have to be coming from down there, right? Did you guys just hear that? It sounded like some weird, creepy singing almost. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at right now. I think what's going to have to happen here is that we're going to need to get. What is that? It sounds like somebody sawing something. Alright, my prediction is that we're going to have to get the elevator out of the way, but we're also going to have to get into the library, use the duct system to climb down there without the elevator down there. Does that make sense? I think that's pretty much what it's going to have to come down to. So what that means is we're going to have to find out what the code is to the library. And we don't have that yet. But we know that Dexter inputted the code in there, so if we can find a way to get his fingerprints, that would be nice. Can we talk to anybody here? Professor Hotchkiss. There she is, Professor Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss.
Nancy dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
I haven't honestly been able to say that since I was in college.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. If you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Interesting. So it seems like the professor likes Marie Antoinette. And we can apparently go snooping around her room with her permission. I think this is like a first in the Nancy Drew series, right?
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work. But are you sure you don't mind?
I insist! Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
So what time is it right now? We can't even look.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
Why is that?
Why not?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
She wasn't a bad woman. She was just confused.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course. Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it, and then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Now that's suspicious.
What do you mean it disappeared?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
Fascinating.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Alright, so what time is it? It is 4:30. Okay, so we've got time to explore her room. Let's go up and take a look. Maybe we can find some super helpful info. I cannot pronounce words. Of course, I can't use the typing noise to guide the way, but thankfully, we don't really need it. Let's see what Professor Hotchkiss has gotten here. All scientifically organized. Looks like she's got a smaller room compared to Nancy's. Anvil O-type. What does that say? Born November 2, a Scorpio like me! What a coincidence! No wonder she was so passionate! Austrian birth name, Maria Antonia. Married off at 15, and she had to change her name too. She must have been frightened. Her favorite color was purple, like me. I wonder if she adored chicken drumsticks. Despite the elaborate hairstyles that were the fashion of the day, Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural. Note, evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who coldly declared, "Let them eat cake." In response to the news that her people were starving, Marie was immature but not cruel. Okay, my voice is totally spent from doing that. We can't look at anything there. Oh, there's her Boots. Hey, Boots. How's it going? I wonder if she'll ever get a chance to ski. Ooh, she's got a video camera.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C.
Ooh, this room.
Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
You love chicken. Oh. What was that all about? Is that it? Looks like her battery is about to die. Yoo-hoo. Can we not do anything else? I guess not. So she saw something, huh? What did she see there?
Something's missing here.
It looks like a battery is supposed to go in there. Can we charge the... Ah, there we go. Let's put the battery in.
Something's missing here.
There we are. No. Let's leave it there for now. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? The image of the holder thing changes when the battery's in there. Like the color thing changes here. Did that charge it up just a little bit? Let's see. No. Okay, we're going to need to leave it there longer.
Something's missing here.
So I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that there for the next night, and then I'll come back here. Ooh, there's her chicken there. Ooh, she's got a suitcase. Very scientifically organized. And she got a letter from Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf from Vienna. Dearest Bia, marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you're onto something important with the medallion and the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece, Helga I, my great-great-great-great-aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe, as it was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help to heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of great or eternal beauty. B, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the work, old friend. I know you will be successful. Helga von Hanseldorf. Cool. Alright. Oh, that just closes it. I thought we could look at that. Alright, what's the time now? It is 5:30. Okay, we don't have much time. Okay, we still can't look at the fire escape plan thing. Looks like that's all we can look at in here. Alright, so some good info. We found out that Professor Hotchkiss was very startled to notice something out here after she was trying to get a hold of Earth. What is it about this place? She was turning toward here, too. So this is where Marie was, right? I don't hear any banging noises. That's rather interesting. Alright. The one thing I wanted to do was to go back to Nancy's room, because I want to say... Didn't we have like a Sassy Detective magazine or something there? I'm wondering if that might have information about how to fingerprint, or how to identify fingerprints or whatever. Yeah, we had this. And we didn't read it. Here we go, fingerprinting. Alright. Using fingerprints to determine keypad access codes. Perfect. Alright. So, let's see. We'll leave oil behind when you use fingerprints, and you do dust, light powder. Okay. Okay, so is the first one the... Or is it the last one? Come on, I wish we knew. Is there like an answer key here? See, I would think that the... Okay, yeah, the first one would be the darkest. So in this case, it would be 1735, I think is the answer. Okay, cool. So now we just need to find powder. Where are we going to find powder? You know, we haven't been... I don't know. Let me go back downstairs to where Jacques was. I feel like we haven't looked at that area very well. I'm kind of suspicious of that just because we... I looked around a little bit more in that video that froze and everything and didn't work out well. So I'm wondering if in this reality, if you will, I might have missed something. I don't know. Let me take a look. Ski rental. I wonder what's in all these rooms. Are these additional rooms to sleep in? Is there anything here? I feel like there should be something here. Pole selection, ski... Oh! We can walk up here with when he's not around, and there's a... Oh! I wonder if we need to use those to brush for the fingerprints. Okay, well at least we found something. A vending machine. More stuff. See, if I can get that access code, then I can go inside the library when the elevator is somewhere else. Like, I love that puzzle. It makes so much sense. It really does work well. I don't think there's anything more. Like, I already tried zooming in here. There was nothing. Can we go in the ski rental office? No, we can't. Maybe we just need to call Bess and George for more hints. I hate doing that. It feels like a cheap way to progress, but... This just takes us to a dead end, right? Oh no, it takes us back. You know what? Let's call Bess and George. Let's do it. Like we used to. Like a family. Here's our room. I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of this place. Alright. Bess and George, give us some hints.
Hello?
George?
And Bess too. What's new, Nancy?
Help. I'm a little stuck.
There's a world of discovery still to be made in the library, Nancy.
Well, a mini world, anyway.
Really?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Oh, don't worry. We encounter them all the time in these games. I wonder if Ned has anything to say. We haven't really been able to get a hold of him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind calling him at like 4 in the morning.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears.
Yay!
Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal is?
I really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
There must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
I know. That's what we're working on.
Apparently, this castle's tower used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette.
Who's that? Ezra Wickford's wife?
Are you kidding? Marie Antoinette was a famous queen of France.
And she used to hang out in Wisconsin?
No, silly. The tower was originally part of the Chateau Rochemont in France. Ezra Wickford fell in love with the tower and imported it to Wisconsin.
And Marie didn't want to come along.
Well, that would have been pretty tough for her, considering... Ned Nickerson, are you pulling my leg?
What do you mean, Nancy?
You know very well that Marie Antoinette was beheaded in 1793, don't you?
Well, yeah. I guess I read something about that when I studied the French Revolution. But when did Wickford show up?
He didn't discover the tower until the 1920s, over 100 years after Marie's death.
Whew! I think I'm all clear now. Thanks for straightening that out for me, Detective.
You are some pain in the neck, pal.
Good thing I'm so cute.
Aww.
Are you ready for a crazy coincidence?
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Leboeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
Well, in any case, I bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
Does this mean that Shia LaBeouf will be visiting this library at some point?
There are these creepy sounds at night. I can't figure out what or who could be causing them.
With all the history behind that place, I'll bet it's full of grumpy old ghosts.
Ned, since when do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know, but it sure sounds cool, doesn't it? Anyway, where are the sounds coming from?
That's just it. They seem to be coming from behind certain walls.
I bet they're coming from inside the tower. You've got to find the entrance, Nancy.
That's what I've been wondering too.
How can I get to that secret door when the elevator's always in the way?
How about calling the elevator up to another floor?
But then how do I get into the elevator shaft? I can't just climb out of the elevator and then jump.
Guess you'll have to go through that ventilation duct and climb down the ladder.
So you're recommending I go through the front door of the library?
Sure. I know it's a little boring for your taste, but at least the burglar alarm will spice things up a little. You'd better do some research on that code.
Exactly. Okay, good. This is confirmation that we were on the right track. That's good to know.
How do you think Professor Hotchkiss ended up with Marie Antoinette's green medallion?
It sounds like Marie gave the medallion to the family of that Baroness Helga in Austria. Maybe Helga gave it to Hotchkiss when they became friends, in order to help with her research.
I like how Ned already knows all this stuff.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think you'd better ask Bess and George. My
Aw.
brain is still recovering from midterms.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think
Okay.
you'd better ask Bess and George. My brain is still recovering from midterms.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
We will go get him as soon as we find powder. Is there any powder, like, here that Nancy brought with her to, like, for her face or anything? Yeah, I didn't think so. But it was worth a shot. You never know. I was trying to think of logical places where we would find powder. I thought maybe the ski area might, like... I don't know why you would need powder, but... I don't know. It just felt like the sort of thing that they might have down there. But we found the brush. I guess that's something. Okay. So what are we going to do now? I think I need to go back to the library first, because Bess and George's hints seem to suggest that. So let's use the elevator. And get back down. I figured this will be at least a little faster. Hopefully Dexter won't come in again and force us to hide back in the duct. I still say that was a really close call. Alright. I gotta say, I still really like this puzzle a lot. It's really clever. We go to the duck. Okay. He's, Bess and George mentioned a whole little world or something like that, which sounds like it could be referring to a globe. So I'm wondering if there's a globe here in the library that we need to look at. Is there a globe anywhere? I am not seeing any globes. There is still this thing. And I still don't know what in the world you're supposed to do with that. I'm surprised Dexter hasn't reacted to the key to the library being gone. I just want to make sure that we don't miss anything. That was my original concern with this place. There's this whole this painting of Marie Antoinette. I don't know. There's just something weird about the fact that we can zoom in on it. Why can we zoom in on it? Like that view right there, you'd think this would be enough, but no, we can zoom in further on it. Wait a minute, we got a brush. Can we dust off this? Did that do something? I can't click on this anymore and hear Nancy say it's dusty. That is really odd. An atlas of the United States. Is this a clue? Like it? Because at first I thought maybe this was just a weird random thing that you could find, but this longitude and latitude, I am beginning to wonder if that's meaningful. And maybe the whole little world idea is meant to connect to that? I don't know. What is that little world thing referring to? I think I've reached that point in a Nancy Drew game when I have come up against a wall and I'm hitting my head against it, and I'm sure the solution is something really ridiculously in front of my face. Wait a minute! A globe! Here we go. Okay, there's a globe. What am I supposed to do with this, guys? Why can't I look at this? Ooh, here we go. Huh. So I can set that. What does that do? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. -15, 10, -5. Alright. Alright, we got something, guys. We got something. Let's do this. I'm assuming these are the 3 openings. Oh, wait, we do it like this, right? There we go. Wait, let's reset it. So we do this one first. What was that? Something opened up. What just opened up? Is it upstairs? We were wondering about upstairs. Ah, here we go. Ooh, a secret room. Okay, what is in the secret room? This is exciting. Okay, we got a letter. We got drawers that we can't look at, apparently. There's gotta be something here we can look at, right? Something better light up in red. Come on. Ah, here we go. A lighter. Now, what would we need that for? And we can look more closely at this section.
So dark in here.
Ah, that's what it's for. Cool. Uh-oh. That thing is burning through the wax pretty quickly. Oh, there's a key. Okay. Okay, I see what just happened there. The castle's been empty for many years now. Those hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice. But instead, my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up. Talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you felt misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter you brought me, my darling young rascally boy. Aww. Oh, we could have actually zoomed in on all of this. Whoops. Okay, that would have helped. Alright, so it looks like this is Ezra Wixford's private room, and it looks like he did leave something for Dexter. But we need to go out to the garden into his thinking spot to find it. And, well, the weather is not exactly really helping right now. So, yeah, that's a thing. Wait a minute. Can we zoom in further and look at something else? Oh, we can blow out the candle. Okay. Well, at least we now know what we need to do. That's nice. We still don't know exactly how we're going to... Unless we can just use this brush, but I thought we needed powder. Does the brush already have powder on it? You know, it's worth a shot. Let's try it out. Ah, here we go. There's a print. Okay. No, I didn't mean to enter it. Oh, no. Okay. So it looks like it's 3*72. I think that's the code. Oops. What? There we go. Yay. Wait a minute, it's still armed. I thought we disarmed it. Well, I hope we didn't alert Dexter. Let's get out of here. At least now we know how to get in. 3*72. Okay, we made some progress, guys. I think we made some progress here. So right now, I think we know what we need to do to get the elevator out of the way. We just need to write it up and then get into the library through the code, and we should be a-okay to get down to that secret area. So I'm going to ride this back upstairs, and we should be set. Oh, Professor Hotchkiss is back hard at work. Alright, we still don't know what this key goes to, but I'm suspecting we'll discover soon enough. So I think for now we'll call it quits. And, wait, I feel like I'm still reading that poem that Ezra wrote. I'm not a poet. Alright, well, let's just end it here. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this today. I think we made some good progress. So next time, we will go down to wherever that secret passage leads. But until then, I will catch you on the flip side. So take care and catch you next time. And yeah.